How's it going, people? So for those who don't know, duping is back and saved the world. And technically it's been back for a while. But over the past week or so, I've been seeing numerous posts about it on Reddit and Twitter. So for today's video, we're going to talk about it, and I'm going to do a quick PSA on it. So almost every day this past week, I've been seeing a post about it. And basically the way it works is, instead of having like a stack of 999 mechanical parts, there's a way you can get a stack of 47,000 mechanical parts. I've also seen it being done with planks. I've seen stacks of 47,000 planks. But yeah, as you can tell from these screenshots, with certain materials and resources, you can get up to a stack of 47,000 instead of the normal 999. Honestly, like, what the hell are you gonna do with this many mechanical parts? Like, what? You don't even need one of those. What the hell are you gonna do with all that? What are you gonna do with all that?
It's a 50-year supply.
Exactly. There's no need to have that many mechanical parts, man. Holy shit. That's overkill. Same thing with the planks. Like, you don't need that many planks, people. For those of you who are wanting to know how to do it, I'm not going to explain how to do it. For a couple of reasons. For one, I don't know how to do it. But for two, I don't want to know how to do it. And for three, there is sort of like a small chance you could get banned if you're doing the dupe glitch. Are they still banning people, Mystic, or no?
It depends on how severe.
How severe it is? Yeah, I mean, if you're making posts about it or uploading video tutorials, there is a chance you could get banned. So that's why I'm not explaining how to do it in this video. That's why I don't want to know how to do it. I've been having this account for too long, and I've wasted too many hours on this game to risk getting banned. Plus, I don't need extra materials and resources. I've got plenty. So if you are doing the dupe glitch, there is a chance you could get banned. If you're telling people how to do it, if you're doing it a lot, uploading tutorials, it probably increases your chances of getting banned. But I think if you're just like playing in a random full lobby and somebody were to drop a stack of 47,000 materials into your inventory, I don't think you'll get banned for that.
Yeah, you won't get banned.
Yeah, if you're not doing it yourself, I don't think you'll get banned. Or at least that's what it's been like in my experience. As long as you're not doing it yourself, you shouldn't get in trouble.
Even if you do, they'll like send you an email and kinda say, hey, don't do that.
Oh, they give warnings?
That's not cool. Yeah, if you're like doing it mildly, it's kind of like a warning. At least from what I heard.
Uh-huh.
If they catch you, they kind of just say, don't do it, and they'll just reset your inventory back to like a previous snapshot. Like the last 24 hours or so, depending on when you did the dupe.
Like I said, I don't believe this dupe glitch is new. How long has it been out? Do you know, Mystic?
I've only noticed it for the last 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
I don't know how long it's existed.
I've been seeing it posted on Reddit for like the past week or so. Almost every day it gets posted. Usually they end up patching dupe glitches, right? Eventually.
Yeah. It's like within the next update or two.
Yeah, they'll most likely end up patching this one. I'm sure they're aware of it by now, considering how many times it's been posted. Are these the only materials that have been getting duped recently?
That's all that I've seen been getting duped so far. I'm pretty sure it's any material you can do it that stacks up to 999.
Uh-huh.
So like traps and weapons, that obviously ain't gonna work.
Yeah, since I've been seeing it getting posted so much, I just wanted to give y'all a heads up because you may encounter it while playing in public lobbies. There's a couple things I feel like you should know. For one, there is a chance you could get banned. That was the first thing I wanted to mention, if you plan on doing it yourself. But for two, it can also mess up your game. I saw a report that said they tried to move a 47,000 stack into their storage, and it ended up making their game crash. So if this does happen to you, you may want to avoid putting it in your storage. It did happen to a friend of mine, and he told me on stream that he was able to put a stack of 47,000 into his storage, but only because he had enough space in his storage. So I guess technically you could put it in your storage, but if your storage is like already almost full and you try to put it in there, it could make your game crash and make it difficult to log in to save the world. So if this does happen to you, do not put it in your storage.
I mean, you can take it, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
If someone picks it up, but don't be surprised if Epic clears it out. because they can do that. They have abilities to clear out specific parts in your inventory.
That's sort of what they've done with previous dupe glitches, right? Like they'll clear out your inventory or reset it.
Either A, they'll reset it back to an earlier snapshot before you picked up those materials, or B, they'll reset the stack to 999.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So that's probably what will happen with this new dupe glitch.
I can see them doing it, like they replace it to a 999 stack. Also, there's a third way that they could do to remove the mats. More like 2 other ways. They could either replace it with 6-star mats, which is not unheard of. It's happened before. Or they would just completely get rid of it if they don't do
a reset.
What's it called? Yeah, if they don't just reset the stack, like they can completely remove it as well.
Now, personally, I haven't seen this bug myself. I've just seen it being posted. Like I said, I got enough mats already. I don't need any more, but considering how popular it's been lately, I feel like there's a chance you could encounter it, which is why I wanted to do this video.
I haven't personally seen it, but people have been reporting they've had encounters in both random twine zones, like play with others, and then occasionally in Stonewood play with other zones, like random zones.
So it's been happening in both Twine and Stonewood.
If it's happening in Twine, it's been happening in mostly in the 160s.
So yeah, if you're trying to get these stacks of resources, for one, I wouldn't recommend doing it yourself. But if it does happen to you, like if somebody drops some mats for you, I don't think you'll get in trouble for it or get punished for it. You'll want to avoid putting it in your storage so you don't make your game crash. And there's a chance they could decrease the cap to $9.99 or reset your inventory back to an earlier snapshot. So I think that's sort of everything you can expect if it happens to you or if you plan on doing it yourself. But yeah, this isn't the first time this has happened. I've seen, I don't know, dozens of dupe glitches over the years. Just wanted to point this one out because I've been seeing a lot of posts about it recently. I just want to make sure you don't make your game crash or anything by putting it in your storage. Okay, well apparently there's an update tonight. I don't know if this glitch will be addressed in that update. We can check out Trello real quick. I'm sure they're aware of it, but they haven't acknowledged it yet. So let's go ahead and scroll over to Save the World. Yeah, they haven't mentioned it when it comes to Trello, but I'm pretty sure they're aware of it due to the amount of posts I've seen over the past few days. So I'm not sure if it'll be fixed in tonight's update or in a future update. Probably most likely be fixed in a future update. But yeah, that's all the information I have when it comes to this new dupe glitch. Just wanted to let you all know that it's out there. You may encounter it. As long as you're not doing it yourself, you shouldn't really get in trouble. If you did do it already, you'll probably just get like a warning. But if you've done it a lot and you've been dropping materials for a lot of people, making posts or video tutorials on it, I guess there is a chance you could get banned, depending on how severe it is. But yeah, just wanted to let you know that this is something you may see. If you haven't seen it already, you may see it in Save the World until they get a fix for it. So yeah, like I said, I'm not going to explain how to do it in this video, but for those of you who really want to know how it works, there's plenty of posts on Fortnite subreddit. I'll leave a link to that Reddit in the description. I'm sure you can find it on there, but I'm not going to be explaining how to do it here. This guy says, where do y'all find these people to drop y'all stuff? You just been unlucky. I drop stuff to players every day. Yeah, there's people willing to give away mats on Reddit. I'll leave a link to these posts if you want to find out more information about it. So I actually see 2 posts on Reddit. This one was from 2 days ago, and looks like there was also one from 4 days ago. So this has been out for a while, at least a couple of weeks.
I don't know how to do it completely. I just know where it can be done.
Is it in the Storm Shield or something?
Yeah, that's something to do with them. That's all I know.
That's usually where it is. That's usually where it all goes down. Somebody's Storm Shield.
I don't even know how the stack thing is happening. That's what's confusing me more than anything.
Yeah, I've never seen stacks go that high before. This is definitely a newer dupe glitch I haven't seen before. So yeah, I think we covered everything when it comes to this new glitch. Like I said, this isn't the first time it's happened. And honestly, this probably won't be the last time it's happened. Every few months or so, a new dupe glitch rears its head and we'll have to deal with it again. It's just part of the game at this point. And I get why people do it. Time is valuable, right? You don't want to waste a whole lot of time having a farm, especially if you're, busy working or whatever. You don't want to waste your free time farming. So I can understand why some people would be tempted to do it. But yeah, I don't want to jeopardize my account. I put too many hours into it. So I'm not even going to get near that dupe glitch, or any dupe glitch for that matter. I'll never do it. But yeah, I've been seeing a lot of posts about it over the past few days. Figured I'd give y'all a heads up because you may encounter it and save the world. Again, just make sure you don't put it in your storage. That can make your game crash. I would not recommend doing it yourself. But if a random person drops it for you and it goes in your inventory, I don't think you'll get punished for it.
You really shouldn't, because the game tracks your time and missions and mission successes and stuff like that.
See, I think that covers everything, people. If this happened to you, let me know in the comments below, and let me know what you think about this dupe glitch in the comments below as well. Anyways, before I go, I did want to give a huge shout out to everybody who's been using creator code A1. I wish I could dupe glitch my creator code supporters. Is that a thing? Can we do that? Can we make that happen? I also want to give a shout out to our YouTube members. Hope you have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching.